your evaluation. But if your evaluation has been of the same severity for 5 years or more, like I said, they consider it to be stable or static. And in that situation, there's some protections that you are afforded, and there's a higher burden that the evidence has to show in order for your condition to be able to be reduced. So, one of those things is they, if your condition has been there of the same severity for 5 years, if the evaluation does show improvement, they have to determine whether it is reasonably certain that the improvement will be maintained under the ordinary conditions of life. So there's an extra level there. They're going to have to determine whether it looks like this likelihood, or excuse me, it looks like this improvement is really going to make a difference in how much your condition disables you from the ordinary conditions of life. In addition to that, these conditions that are static or stable and have remained of the same severity for at least 5 years, if you have one examination that looks to show improvement in your condition, if that particular disability is one that would be subject to temporary or episodic improvement. And those are going to be things that have symptoms that kind of wax and wane naturally because of the condition. So, orthopedic conditions that, some days you're having a good day and some days you're having a flare up, and it's much harder for you to perform activities of daily living. If you happen to have an examination on one of those good days, and so that examination shows improvement, that's the type of condition that would be considered to be subject to temporary or episodic improvement. Those types of conditions can't be reduced based on the findings of just one lone evaluation. There's going to have to be multiple evaluations, or there's going to have to be an evaluation that's backed up by other supporting evidence. So, again, after 5 years that your condition has remained at the same evaluation or severity level, the VA has to have come into possession of more evidence supporting a reduction. Just one evaluation or a little bit of evidence that looks to be improvement is not going to support a reduction in those benefits. So that's the 5 year rule.